Hi. So I haven't actually made a vlog in a while because I've been in hospital because I nearly died, but I didn't. When was it? What day is it? What day is it today? Sunday. So like 10 days ago, 11 days ago, I woke up in the morning. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke up vomiting, and I had a really sore tummy. It was like stabbing pains in my stomach. And I went back to bed once I'd been sick, and then I ended up waking up at 7:40 when Mum came to the door because it was a Wednesday. Did I say it was a Friday? I don't know. I'm not eating. Like, I feel terrible. So it was a Wednesday, so it was my normal infusion day. So Mum came to the door to take me for my infusion, and I woke up with a fright because I had a lion. I slept in. So I went down the stairs and opened up the door to my mum, and she was like, "Oh, you're not ready," and I was like, I was doubled over in pain. My stomach was killing me. So I ran up the stairs, went to the bathroom, passed out on the floor. So Tommy had to carry me to the bed, and Mom obviously didn't know what was going on because she was down here packing my bag for the infusion. She thought that was just running up to go to the toilet or whatever. So I ran up the stairs. Mum ran up the stairs when Tommy shouted her, I think, and I was on the bed screaming out in pain, with stomach cramps. My blood pressure had crashed like really, really, really low. Like, my husband told me he was like freaking out. So my mum phoned 999. He got my emergency injection of steroids, injected it into me. The ambulance turned up within minutes, like, because obviously it's an Addison crisis I was having, and you can go into multiple organ failure and die. If Tommy had have went to work earlier, and if it wasn't a Wednesday and I was in the house by myself, I would have died because I wouldn't have been able to do that jag to myself because my other symptoms were kicking out too. So I was like spasming, and there was just no way that I could have done that. So anyway, we got rushed to hospital, blue light, like, Neenaw, to hospital. I had gas in the air because I was in so much pain. This lighting's terrible, but serious. So I had gas in the air, and she was trying to inject morphine into my hand, into the cannula she put, but it tissued because every single cannula that I get tissues, which is why I have the port, but it wasn't actually accessed at the time. So no one can access this port apart from the girls, apparently. The girls down at my normal clinic. So we go in. These are the other two. I don't know if you can see these bruises, but they're the other two bruises because I had been in hospital. I went to A&E twice before, like a couple of days before. And I was like, I don't feel well, my stomach's sore. So it was obviously riding up to an Addison crisis. Everybody ignored me in the hospital, obviously. I've not been eating either. I've been sick a lot. Like, my GP thinks it's gastroparesis, but I need to undergo loads of tests for that. So anyway, went into A&E. We had to get someone from one of the nurses kindly came up from my normal Wednesday clinic and accessed my port, which she didn't have to do at all. She just did it out of the kindness of her heart, and I'm forever grateful for that because they were stabbing me with the cannulas and it wasn't working and it was a nightmare. My mouth's so dry because I can't I can't eat and drink and stuff. So I was in the hospital for 8 days. In that time, I was given potassium, magnesium, dextrose, saline, hydrocortisone, all through an IV because I couldn't eat. I was eating crackers. Everything else that I was eating, I was throwing up. I seen the gastro doctor, but she wasn't really that helpful, to be honest. She, like, we were talking about an NG tube because that misses your stomach and goes straight to your bowel, where I would be able to like absorb my meds and absorb vitamins and food and stuff. But she thinks that I don't need that I can survive on 300 calories a day of just crackers. I'm now getting B12 injections, which I've never had a problem with. I'm vegan. I've been vegan for 8 years. I've never had a problem with B12 because everything I eat is fortified with B12. Just like people who aren't vegan, their food is fortified because it used to be in the soil, but soil's too sterile now. There's no B12 really in anything, so I have to get them every 2 days, which is great. Wow. So yeah. What else? So yeah, it got to the 8th day and a woman got taken into the hospital and she was like coughing and spluttering. So obviously I get my mask out because I'm like, I don't want to wear it the whole time because I feel like it's weird and rude, and I was in a room full of 5 people and I just didn't want to, like, nobody was infectious. We were all like there for pretty much the same thing. I met 2 amazing friends while I was there, Hayley and Shakira. Hi! Yous are awesome. Yous go through so much and yous are really strong. I'm really glad to have met you. But when you left me with infectious people. You shouldn't have left. You should have just stayed with me. But anyway, I had to put my mask on, so I'm like sitting like this. And I'll take it off so you can see. So I was sitting with my mask on and the nurse came in and she was like, right, so it wasn't even my mask, the nurse gave me it because she knows that I've got a weak immune system, and she was like, you need to wear this. So the sister said on the ward that I was making the visitors feel uncomfortable and making them think that they have infectious people around the other patients in the ward. And I was like, well, you do, hence why I'm wearing the mask. And she was like, yeah, but they don't know that. They think you're the infectious one, so we need to pull your curtains. So they pulled my curtains around so that I didn't upset anyone with my mask on. What's that all about? NHS. And then, like, that morning I had felt kind of chesty anyway, and I was like, I don't feel right. So we ended up coming to the conclusion of I would go home because it would be safer for me to go home than to stay in and get nutrition in hospital, which I wasn't really getting. I was just getting dextrose and stuff through my IV. So I went home. Then I woke up the next day and my face is like, it's starting to go down a tiny bit. I thought I had mumps. So I phoned up the doctors and I said to them that I was in with an Addison crisis in the hospital and I think I've got an infection from the hospital. So they got me an emergency appointment, and all my lymph nodes in my face, neck, back, like ribs area, like my intercostals, are all infected, and my glands are swollen and infected too. So that's why I have like a really rough voice. I sound really like rough, but I haven't slept for days either, which is why I look like this. I literally can't sleep. Like, I don't know why. I'm like waking up every hour, if that. Like, I woke up at 2:30 this morning. It's now like 11 o'clock or something, and I have not slept since. I think I keep doing this. Like, I'll be on my phone, type in, then I'll go for like 10 minutes, and then I'm awake, and then I'm typing again. Like, that's my sleep at the moment. I don't know what's happening to me. I can't wait to get the gastro appointment. I'm getting an endoscopy and a gastric emptying test to see if I actually have got gastroparesis, and then we can go from there. But in the meantime, I can't really eat or keep anything down, and I can't drink any of the nutritional drinks because they have milk and stuff in them, and I'm allergic, so can't take any of them, and there's absolutely nothing else I can take. My dietitian is really worried about me because obviously I don't have anything to take, but they said that if I feel crappy or any worse, to go back up, which I'm starting to feel really bad, and my stomach's starting to hurt, and I'm really worried I'm going to go in an Addison crisis again, because obviously my body's going through a hell of a lot at the moment, like with not eating and being sick and being on antibiotics, and I'm trying to take stress doses of steroids, and I'm like not doing good at all. I don't feel well. I feel crap. I cannot function as a human. Like, I'm really hungry and really sad, like, at my whole life. Like, in the hospital, they're referring me to the mental health team because, like, obviously I've had to deal with a lot in my life from being a child up until now, like being ill, and I've never spoke to anyone about it. So I would like to speak to someone about it, because when it gets to like day 6, 7 in the hospital, I start breaking down, and I'm like, I'm never getting out here. You're never going to let me go. Like, if that infectious woman hadn't have come in, I would still be there, because they don't know any answers. Like, they don't know what to do. So I get to like day 6, 7, and I start breaking down, and I'm like, I don't know why I'm here. Like, what's the purpose of me if this is it? Like, if this is my life and I'm sitting in a hospital constantly being ill, like, what kind of life is that for anyone and for everyone else around me? Like, what kind of life is that to be having to go through, having them go to hospital all the time, and having to sit there and wait and worry, and that's all like mom told me to do, is sit and worry and wait. And I'm like, why? Obviously they love me and that's why, but it just worries me. But hell, what can you do? I think that's everything though. I think that's everything that's been going on in the last 2 weeks. I thought I would just catch you all up and tell you that I'm still alive, and if you're following like my Instagram and Facebook and stuff, you'll be up to date. But I hadn't done like a vlog, so anyway, I'm going to go and leave you with that. Thanks. Subscribe, by the way. Thank you. Bye.